welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Today we're making lady fingers. No, not these. Those little sponge cakes. It's sort of like a cookie, but it's a cake. It's a sponge sort of thing that is bite-sized like a cookie, and that's what we're making. They're delicious, they're light, they're fluffy, they have a dusting of confection or sugar on top. And it's a treat you could just pop in your mouth at any point in time. They're delicious, and I can't wait to make them. But of course, this is my first time making them. Give me luck with these lady fingers. Never made them and that feeling lingers. But I'll make them like I always do and they'll turn out like I always knew. Give me luck with these lady fingers. Let's do this. This recipe has very few ingredients. We mix it together, we simmer it over a stove, we put it in the mixer to whip it up, put it on the cookie sheet, and we're done. 3 large eggs, 6 tablespoons granulated sugar, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Mix together, just gently. We're going to take this over to a simmering pot on the stove. Place your heat-proof bowl over a simmering pot of water just so that the bottom touches it. Whisk consistently for 2 to 4 minutes. We're going to wait for it to reach 150 to 160 degrees. It's ready. Take it off the heat and pour it into another bowl that you can put with your mixer. Just be careful, it's very hot. Add in your vanilla, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract or paste. Whip. Let's take it over to our mixer. Whip at high speed to cool down. We are checking for medium peaks. This is not going to stand up the way that egg whites would on their own. And that's pretty good. I'm looking at this. It is pulling and it is holding and I can feel it thick. And it was on high for about 5 minutes. I think this is exactly what we need. The recipe calls for a cup of pastry flour. Yet again, I don't have it. But I do have cake flour, which is very close to the protein content of pastry flour versus all-purpose, which has a little bit more protein in it, and that's all about gluten. So we're trying to get it as close as possible. So we're going to put the cake flour in. In 3 separate additions, sift in your flour, a cup of pastry flour or cake flour. Fold together. Second third. Final third. Using a pastry bag or Ziploc baggie, whatever works. I have a pastry tip. It's about 3/8 of an inch. It could be up to a 1/2 inch. You just want the open end. And I'm going to fill the ladyfinger dough into here and we're going to pipe it onto the cookie sheet with parchment paper so that it's 1 inch thick and about 3 inches long. Sift confectioner sugar on top. Bake for 8 to 12 minutes. You do not want these to burn or get very brown. They should be pale color. I'm taking them out. They just started to get brown right around the edges, which I want to avoid. So taking them out, and I'm going to just move them on over here just like that so they stop cooking immediately. Let them cool. I'm gonna dust them with some more confectioner sugar right now. So who doesn't like confectioner sugar on their ladyfingers? Look at this plate of these lovely ladyfingers. Inspection time. All right, it's got a lot of confectioner sugar on it, which is sticking. Let's turn it over. And it looks lovely on the bottom. It is not brown, it is nice golden. Let's break it apart. Oh, look at that. Look at how light and airy that is. Look how spongy it is, exactly how they should be. Let's taste it. All right, the real test, the taste. Those are delightful and lovely and taste exactly like dead on, like ladyfingers. Yay! These are delicious. That plate's not gonna last me very long because I love ladyfingers. They are light and airy and spongy and sweet. Perfection. You can use them to make tiramisu or many other desserts or even dishes. So give ladyfingers a try. If I can make ladyfingers for the very first time ever, you can too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check me out on Instagram at Jen's Daily Dish and more.